Yes, hello everybody. This is Ray from Race United, and I'm back again. Yeah, so it's been a long time. You guys have seen me, but I'm back. I'm back. Anyway, yeah, we all knew that the week has been a long week. We've got so many things we need to do, and so we've got life and everything. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about. Obviously, I got two videos, but the first one is this one. I'm gonna focus on the total mining rate. Very important because a lot of people still don't know a lot about the total mining rate. So I need you guys to actually uh, focus on it and understand what the total mining rate is all about. Because at the end of the day, listen, if we don't understand that, then what's going to happen is we're going to be there and wouldn't know what the figures would mean in our the stuff we do. So we need to understand what the figures mean, the figures that come up. And so yes, simulated total mining rate before you've been KYC. So it will happen before you've been KYC. You need to remember that. And we've seen lots of them. We've seen everybody that clicks on uh, their mainnet. They see all of that. When you go to the mainnet app, the mainnet tool, you do see simulated mining rate. And obviously, a lot of people don't understand what those figures mean. So, what I'm going to do, I'll explain what they mean. And then, of course, I'll tell you what could happen during what your total mining rate could be when we get into mainnet, of course. And that will be after you've been KYC. So, before you've been KYC'd, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the simulated total mining rate. Now, in so doing, you're going to see different figures. When you see those figures, do not panic. Do not panic because those figures are there for you to understand. You get what I'm saying? So when you see them, don't panic. Obviously, you're going to see figures like what figures do you normally see? So you're going to see your boosters. So you see your boosters. When you see them, you need to understand. I think those are more straightforward. So the boosters, you have the Pioneer. You'll be boosted 100% if you're obviously there. And then security circle. So that will also be there. The security circle is mostly your five earning team or people you've added to your security cell multiply by 20, giving you 100%. And then you've got your locked up reward as well. So those are like that. And then you have the rewards. Now, the rewards are so important. A lot of people don't understand what the rewards are going to be. There will be more rewards. That's why for now it is just simulated. But when we get into mainnet proper, you're going to have additional ones like utility usage bonus. So utility usage bonus is like going into say PyChain more, for instance, and using that app to try and buy something or sell something or whatever. And then those that are nodes, they'll also benefit from that. So utility usage could be using any app on the Pi app. And then, of course, when you do all of that, you could, or you would, or you should be able to gain a lot more rewards. And then, of course, all of them add to points and then they add them up. And what they do is they'll multiply your base rate. Now, for now, the base rate they've given us is arbitrary. So it's 0.0254. It could be more than that. It could be 0.1 or depending 0.05. We don't know yet, but it could be zero point 0.1. If it is zero point 0.1, then of course your mining rate could go much, much higher. That means it moves another decimal place. You get what I'm saying? But if it is what they've given us, the base rate to be 0.0254, then you multiply by the boosters and then by the rewards. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to show you all of that and you would understand. And then, of course, all of these are happening before you've been KYC'd because once you've been KYC'd, the whole thing changes. And I'll talk about KYC not yet. I'm going to do another live immediately after this one, immediately after this, and you're all going to know what that one means. So don't worry. Can you hear me now? I think the mic was a bit far away. So Ashish was saying that the mic is a bit low, but I hope you can hear me now. Yep. Yeah, Ashish, respond if you can hear me properly, yeah, so I can continue. Because the mic was a little bit far away. I think it was a little bit far away. Anyway, let's continue. So, yeah, as I was saying, yeah, so the simulated value is so important. A lot of people still don't obviously understand that one, but it's very, very important. Let me just go to picks and then Let's see. Go to picks. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 new picks. And let's see. Anyway, I'll continue with that. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm trying to show you some pictures that you will see, and then I'll explain them because a lot of people still don't understand these pictures. So I need to try and explain them, of course. Rewards, and yeah, if you got any questions, just keep asking, but it has to stay within context. All right, it has to stay within context. So don't ask any question that is not within context. The context we're talking about the total mining rate. So if you've got any question about it, the KYC stuff is going to be another video immediately after this video. So this one I'm not going to be too long here. I'm going to be about 20 minutes, and then I'll go straight to the other video. So you can just join me in the other video immediately after this one, and we'll actually go in depth about what has happened with the KYC, obviously. Yeah, so every data I gave you, I haven't got them wrong. It's the information that they give us that we need to look at, the core team. So the information they give us, you get what I mean. And then I've got this one, and then I've got that. All right. Anyway, let's continue. Open with photos. Right. No, I don't like that one. Anyway, let me continue. I know, guys. I'm a bit Yeah, so I've got 15 people here. All right, let me just start giving some shout outs to see what's happening. So yeah, I've got Jeff here. I've got Israel. Israel said they can hear me. Yes, that's good. Formiran said they can hear me. I guess all pioneers will get used to KYC process since it's going to be for 6 months time frame. Yeah, we'll talk about KYC once. Right now, I don't want to talk about KYC because I've got another video I'm doing immediately after this one. This is so important, this particular one I'm doing, that I need all of you to get on board because a lot of people still are complaining about the simulated total mining rate. Now, the simulated total mining rate is something that a lot of you should begin to understand and not get lost in because I tried to explain it to some friends, but they couldn't understand exactly what that means. So I thought, you know what, maybe the best thing to do is to do a video about it because it's best to do a video about it, and then people will be able to ask questions. You know what I mean? So it's mostly about that today. So I'm going to show you something. I'll share a screen with you, and then I'll explain everything. Let me see which one this is. What's number 2? Number 2 is that. Let me go back. What's number 1? Number 1 is clearly that. All right. So yeah, and then we'll explain all of that because a lot of people still don't understand that. You know. Oh, should have prepared myself properly before coming here. I hate this. Yeah, guys, keep your questions coming. I'll answer them. I'll answer them quickly. Yeah, I'll answer them. So don't worry. Let me go back to that. Yeah. All right. So I've got a green. All right. 1. And then let's continue. Yeah. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you'll see exactly what I'm trying to explain. All right. I'm going to share it with you so you will see what I'm trying to explain. All right. Let me see if I've disappeared. Yep, I have disappeared. All right. So you can see on the screen here, we're talking about the boosters. Do you know what I mean? This is easy, of course. It's very straightforward. So if you look at it, if you look on the screen, you can see we've got the pioneer power, which is 100. Now we all know 100% is one, and then we've got the 5 people that you add to it, and then the KYC video is immediately after this video, immediately after that. And this video is not going to be long. So because remember, it's 20 past 2 GMT that I'm doing that video. So Formirin, you're going to see that. All right, Formirin Kelvin. Yeah. So with this one, you look at that, it's much, much easier, of course. You look here, you can see straight away you got 100%. And then your lockup reward, which I've explained a lot about, in my case, it's 142%. That's because I'm doing 50% for 1 year. So 50% for 1 year. In my case, I got 142.16. Now, what it is all of these together gives you 342.16%, and 300 that divided by 100 gives you 3.4216. Now, what happens is 3.4216 is the figure you're going to multiply by, and then I go back to that, and let's see, where is it? Yep. So I go back to this figure. So I've redacted this one. Obviously, I can't show you that. So I've redacted it. Let me show you that on the screen. Where is it? I'm going to show you that. So let me just remove that and then share another one, and then you see exactly what I'm trying to do. It's important I explain all of that to you. It's really important because sometimes it's not easy when you're trying to explain things, because it tends to be a bit challenging, but I'll try and make it easier. I think I've redacted this one. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, so you look here, I've redacted some figures. Obviously, I can't show you those ones. But what it is the reward is, as a pioneer, you get 1. So they give you 1 point as a pioneer. And then the referral team, what they do is, the referral team, that's the variable. So that is where it keeps changing each time there is somebody on your referral team that's active or inactive. So if they're inactive, you're going to see that these figures are going to change. So that will change. And if that's the variable that changes, because 0.25 is a constant, so that always remains. And what they're trying to say is, when you invite somebody, you get a quarter of what they gain. So as I am the pioneer that is invited them, I always get 1. But whoever I invite, I do get a quarter of their earnings. So whatever they get, I will get a quarter. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. So them being there is 0.25 as a result of that, times the number of people on your referral team, and that gives you a figure which will be over here. Now, the utility usage bonus is the bonus that you would get when you use the app, or you log into the app and you're using the other utilities like the Pi, Chain Mall, and all the other ones that are there. If you do that, then you get points over there. So what will happen is, obviously, these points, you're going to add them all together. So you're going to add these points. So in this case, you'll be adding that point. But what's happening? Anyway, today is a bad day for me. Oh, yeah, my thing is pressing something. That's why. So you're going to add 1 plus whatever this figure is. For argument's sake, let's say this is 6. And then if this is 2, you add all of that, you get about 9. And then I'm going to show you exactly what you're going to do in order to do all of that. You get what I'm saying? So after you've got all the figures, what you now do is, or what they will do for you, the computer, the way it computes it is, so it goes there, and then, where is it? There it is. So I share this one. So yes, you're going to see that, right? So this figure will be your total mining rate. In this case, is the simulated total mining rate, because this base rate will change when we get to mainnet. Right now, when we get to open network, or when you're KYC'd. If you're KYC'd, this will change, because that's when you receive what you're going to receive. You get what I'm saying? And then, of course, The boosters will always be this unless you change your what's the name? Unless you change your lockup. So if you change your lockup rate, then this will change. The rewards will always be varying based on the number of people you've got that are mining at that moment in time. So this is a variable. This is a constant. This is a semi-constant. So the booster is a semi-constant. The base rate is a constant, and the rewards are the variable. So they'll always change with time. They will keep changing with time, and so that, as a result, will never remain the same. It will keep changing with time because of this. This you're in control. That you're not in control. But this one, you are in control. You're in control of the boosters. You're not in control of the rewards. The base rate is constant, so you're not in control of that at all. But that is constant. The only one you're in control of is the booster. You get what I'm saying? So I believe the explanation is okay. I believe it's okay. So yeah, that is something that you guys need to begin to understand, because it is not something that people should look at and think that, oh, it's difficult. It's not difficult, but I know, because of the questions that I've got people asking me, I thought, you know what, the best thing to do is to actually get everybody to understand. You get what I'm saying? And now I believe people would understand. I'll be doing the KYC one very, very soon, like immediately after this. I think that is about in 15 minutes time, which means I should end this in the next 8 to 10 minutes. So yeah, but I've not finished. I still have to go to this one. So right now we do have, obviously, the simulated total mining rate, the simulated one, which means that they're still working things out, because obviously there are others that we need to learn. Of course, there are others that would follow, especially when you're using the utility and then all the other things. So that would follow. That would increase the mining rate. So for now, let's just say the mining rate is a little bit less than what you'd expect to get. You get what I'm saying? It's a little bit less than what we'd expect to get, but it's going to be very interesting extremely soon. It's going to be extremely interesting. So don't worry about it. So the total mining rate that we are going to get will be after you've been KYC'd. Then everything will change. You get what I'm saying? So immediately you've been KYC'd, everything will change. So guys, don't worry. I'm going to really talk in deep. So I'm going to talk deeply about KYC, and you will understand everything. Yeah, the KYC video is shortly after this. Ashish is shortly after this, so you're really gonna understand it, and everything will be okay, because the KYC, I'm gonna explain a lot, like the things that obviously I've heard, and the things that I believe you guys understand, and I know you have questions, of course, because certain things are not in our control, you know. But let me see what people are saying. Let me see what people are saying. Ray, please, I can't access Pi browser. It is not opening. Um, Let me see. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can access it. That's what Young Future is saying. Let me see if I can access it. If I can, I'll let you know. Yeah, I can access it. Look, I can access it. Oh, what's happening with my screen? Let me block the light. Nah, the light is always in my phone. So, but I can access it. Don't worry. I can access it. It's there. Uh, so it's, yeah, I can access it. It's only KYC that you can't access, really. Oh, it's back. It's back. That's good. Oh, I'm happy you're back, brother. Uh, I've been tired listening to people we don't understand. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, I'm trying my best. I always try my best, and then of course forget the rest. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So, guys, listen, I'm loving this. I'm loving. I love what I do, right? I love what I do. So, yeah, I love what I do. Let me see. Let me go back. I think I logged into the wrong one, so I couldn't actually do any. Don't forget to like and share as well. I like when people like and share my stuff. So don't forget to like and share, subscribe. If you haven't yet subscribed, and press the notification button so you will be the first to know um when I log in. You know what I mean? Where is it? Yeah. So that's the one. It went away. Goodness me. Yeah, I know you guys have liked it. That's good. Cameroon, Clinton Wasi is here. Yes. So, let me just announce it quickly. I'm going to do a KYC video in the next 12 minutes, and that will be eighth dimension. Eighth dimension. Yeah, watching from Jamaica. Nice to see you, man. Nice to see you, eighth dimension. But we are gonna do um a KYC video immediately after this. I want to see all 22 of you back here enjoying the next video, because that I know is going to be the bomb. We're going to talk about things. It's going to be an hour long, so people are going to actually enjoy what we're doing. I'll be wearing the same clothing. I'm not going to change. I'm going to wear the same clothing, of course. I don't have time to change, so it's going to be same clothing, same beanie, same glasses, everything, and then we'll do our conversation. Now, there, your questions would have to keep coming, and you know me. Maybe one or two calls might be able to be given a chance. You know, you never know. But before that, I may not do the phone calls. I'll just do me talking and explaining what has just happened with our KYC. And trust me, it is interesting. It's getting extremely, extremely good. I'm telling you, it's not going to get worse. It's going to get much, much better. So, guys, don't forget that. I made this video because I needed you to understand the simulated total mining rate and the total mining rate. Now, the simulated total mining rate is the one that we're actually getting. It's a rough one. So it's just to test the whole process to see if it's working. And then once we get our KYCs, once we get into proper KYC, that's when we're all gonna, actually get a total mining rate, because the base mining rate might actually change. We never know. The base rate, it might change. You never know. And then, of course, in so doing, it would alter everything. If the base rate goes up by a decimal point, maybe 0.1, which is what I expect it to be, the least I expect it to be 0.05, then it means we could have our mining rate tripling or quadrupling. You never know. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I've really enjoyed this very short video, but in the next 5 to 10 minutes or 5 minutes, come back here. You can log in straight away and wait for me whilst I come and prepare for the very KYC video I'm gonna do. What's the name of that video? Actually, let me see. I think I've forgotten the name. I think it's to do with KYC anyway. Let's see. What's the name of that video? On my phone, trying to press things there to see. Okay, so that video is called KYC, Pi KYC Q&As. Let's what? Let's talk. Yeah. So don't worry, I'm gonna be there. Yeah. All right. I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon there. So guys, you can leave here. You're gonna see me there very soon. All right. All right. Peace.